The valour of the Chhote Sahibzaade and the PM's political outreach to Punjab. What is the importance of December 26 in the history of Sikhism and the political context of the Prime Minister's announcement a month ahead of Assembly elections in Punjab? The nation would henceforth observe December 26 as Veer Bal Divas. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced on Sunday the Prakash Purab birth anniversary of the 10th Sikh Guru Gobind Singh. What is the importance of December 26 in the history of Sikhism and the political context of the Prime Minister's announcement a month ahead of Assembly elections in Punjab? Unparalleled courage. Veer Bal Divas, a tribute to the bravery of children, is dedicated to Chhote Sahibzaade, Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh, the two youngest sons of Guru Gobind Singh, who were bricked alive on the orders of Wazir Khan, the Mughal Faujdar of Sirhind, for refusing to renounce their faith and become Muslim. Zorawar Singh was 9 years old at the time and Fateh Singh only 7. Soon after they were walled up alive, their grandmother Mata Gujri, Guru Gobind Singh's mother, died of shock. Today, Gurudwara Sri Fatehgarh Sahib stands on the site where the two Sahibzades were executed on December 12, 1705, which translates to December 26 as per the current calendar. It is believed that after no one in Sirhind town agreed to spare land to cremate them, a rich Hindu trader named Diwan Todarmal purchased a small piece of land by covering it with at least 7,800 gold coins and performed the last rites of getting the Sahibzade's bodies released from Mughals. Later, Gurudwara Jyoti Sarap was built on the site in Fatehgarh Sahib. Supreme sacrifice. Guru Gobind Singh had four sons, the Char Sahibzade, all of whom four sacrificed their lives to uphold the identity and dignity of Khalsa Panth against the Mughals. The two elder ones, Ajit Singh and Juhar Singh, died in the Battle of Chamkur Sahib, but the bravery and sacrifice of Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh is considered unparalleled not just because of the tender age at which they chose death, but also for the cruel and barbaric conditions that the Mughals had created for the children and the grandmother before their execution, said Professor Parambir Singh of the Department of Encyclopedia of Sikhism at Punjab University, Patiala. Before the execution, the two children and their grandmother were held captive at the open-air Thanda Burj, cold tower of the fort, for days in the chilly weather, in which they shivered endlessly but refused to convert. For days they were pressured and threatened with death if they did not accept Islam. But they did not fear the Mughals and refused to renounce their faith, Professor Singh said. Juhar, Zorawar and Fateh were the sons of the Guru's first wife, Jitoji, and were cared for by their grandmother after Jitoji passed away. Mughals and Chhote Sahibzade. The Encyclopedia of Sikhism, published by Punjabi University, Patiala, recounts the story of the final days of Chhote Sahibzade and Mata Gujri. Guru Gobind Singh evacuated Anandpur on the night of 5th to 6th December 1705. In the front ran Sarsa stream, swollen with rainwater. Under cover of quick rearguard action fought on the banks of the stream, he succeeded in crossing it, but the members of his family got scattered in the tumult. Mata Gujri and her two grandsons, Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh, aged 9 and 7 respectively, had nowhere to go until their cook, named Ganju, offered to take them his own village Kheri. They accompanied him to his house, but he proved deceitful and betrayed them to Jani Khan and Mani Khan of Morinda. The latter dispatched them to Sirhind, where they were consigned to the cold tower Thanda Burj of the fort. On December 9, 1705, Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh were produced before Wazir Khan. He tried to lure them to embrace Islam with promises of riches and honors, but they spurned the offer. He threatened them with death as an alternative to Islam, but they remained firm. A death sentence was eventually awarded. Nawab Sher Muhammad Khan of Malerkota protested that it would be improper to harm the innocent children and was against the teachings of Islam. Wazir Khan, however, ordered them to be baked alive in a wall if they still refused conversion. They were kept in the cold tower in the severe winter for another 2 days with their grandmother. On December 11, they began to be paved with bricks standing on the ground. However, as the mason reached above chest height, it crumbled. They were again sent to cold tower for the night. The next day, December 12, 1705, the alternative of conversion being again turned down. Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh were put to death by execution. The aged Mata Gujri, who had all along been kept in the cold tower only a little distance away, breathed her last as the news reached her ears. A long pending demand. For long, the Sikh community has asked that December 26 be marked as a special day in memory of Chhote Sahibzaade. Some politicians and activists have even demanded that Children's Day be observed on this day rather than on November 14. Zor Mela religious fair is organized from December 25 to 28 every year in memory of the children and their grandmother at Sri Fatehgarh Sahib, which is attended by lakhs of devotees not just for Punjab but also from other states. Current political context. The BJP is going into the election on February 14. Without its old ally Shiromani Akali Dal SAD, a pantheistic party that puts religious and Gurudwara affairs as the top of its agenda and believes that dharma and politics cannot be separated in Punjab. For the Modi government and the BJP, which have lost significant political capital during the year-long standoff with farmers protesting against the three farm laws that the centre was ultimately forced to withdraw, the announcement is in the nature of a peace offering. It is seen as an effort to placate angry and upset Punjabis, not just Sikhs, but people from all communities who revere the sacrifice of the Chhote Sahibzaade. The SAD has, however, objected to the decision being taken without consultation with the Shiromani Gurudwara Parbandhak Committee (SGPC), which is responsible for the management of Sikh places of worship. SAD spokesperson Dr. Daljit Singh Chima said, "We appreciate the PM's move to honor the sacrifice of Chhote Sahibzaade, but the name of the day should be decided after consultation with the SGPC to do justice to the history behind this unparalleled sacrifice. The Sikh religious literature and Guru Parvani should be consulted to name this day." SGPC member Kiranjot Kaur tweeted, "I strongly oppose naming Shahidi Divas of Sahibzade as Veer Bal Divas. Babas are being reduced to children. Government has no business reinterpreting our beliefs in a reductionist way." Professor Parambir Singh said that even though Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh were only 9 and 7 respectively at the time of their martyrdom, they are referred to as Baba Zorawar Singh and Baba Fateh Singh because according to Sikh faith they were not merely children. Their actions and wisdoms were beyond their age and hence they were referred to as Babas, not children. We consider them our revered elders who made the supreme sacrifice for the Sikh faith, so limiting them to the word Baal might be objectionable, he said. Thank you.